Racing League National Series at Dover for the running of the OneMain Financial 200. And I tell you what, Bark, this is going to be an exciting race tonight. Definitely from what we've seen earlier this week with the Cup and Truck Series.
Yeah, definitely. I wasn't there at the truck race. So I know after commentating that cup race, it was a long one. I'll tell you that. We had it's a very incident-filled night, and final stage they had to turn off cautions. But let's hope that doesn't happen tonight. As right now, drivers are qualifying and getting all that. And yeah, back to you, Arkham.
Yeah, definitely. Drivers are qualifying right now. As soon as they're done qualifying, we will get the invite to the green flag. But while we are waiting, let's talk about Dover a little bit. Obviously, we know that the main character here is Miles the Monster. It's usually meant for the Cup Series, but I guess he doesn't like the Xfinity cars either, does he?
No, he doesn't. We're about to see how he treats these cars tonight, as it's going to be probably the longest race of all of the three series. So get ready, y'all, as we are getting ready for this race.
Yeah, definitely. 200 laps. It's going to be long for these guys, and it's definitely one of the iconic tracks on the circuit. I like to refer to it as a wider Bristol Motor Speedway. Not everybody looks at it the same way, but Dover was definitely fun for me to watch, or actually race at, because I was in the truck series. So it's definitely going to be a race that is going to come down to pit strategy. I think it's going to be who can save the best tires. Due to the surface of this track, it's gonna chew them tires up like it was nothing. So that's going to be interesting to see as
Oh,
the
yeah.
night progresses on.
Oh, yeah, for sure. One other quality I noticed about the track that makes it different is the banking is actually lower than the stretches. So when they go into turns one and two, the track actually rests lower in the ground than the straightaway. So making it to where if they come out of those turns, they could possibly hit the wall, making it really tight on exit of turns two and four.
Alrighty, we're going to take a small break here, and when we come back, we are going to get y'all some track facts about Dover. Stay tuned. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back getting some track facts about Dover. Let's see here. So, Walmart Ricky, do you got a copy still?
I have got a copy. I was doing something real quick. Trying to do a little bit of stuff with stream stuff. You're breathing into your mic a lot.
Yeah, but a little bit of mic interference there. But well, looking at the track facts of Dover, it's pretty interesting. According to DoverSpeedway.com, that's where we're getting our track facts from. The fastest qualifying lap was ran by Tony Stewart in the G-Force Oldsmobile Indy Racing League. 185 and 204 miles per hour, which is a lap time of 19.438 seconds, and that was recorded on July 18th, 1998. So that's pretty fast, Walmart Ricky.
Yeah, definitely. Most of the stock cars today can't even get to 204 anymore without draft help at like Daytona and stuff. So 204 there is definitely a big thing.
Yeah, it is, and I think it says Indy Racing League, so I'm assuming that's probably like Indy cars, maybe. But looking at some Xfinity series, in 2016, October 1st, fitting that we're in October. Eric Jones in a Toyota ran a lap time of 22.7 seconds. And that's the recorded fastest qualifying lap for the Xfinity series. So it'll be interesting to see if, while they're qualifying right now, if anybody can beat that time.
Well, who knows? Anything's up for grabs. But I don't know if these guys will be able to beat them with. But we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, definitely. With Dover, Walmart, Ricky, what is your major concern for the track tonight? I mean, I know you didn't race this week because you had some things to do, but is there anything that you're really concerned for these drivers tonight?
I think it's the same concern everybody else had in the past two races, and that's that apron. That apron can be really deadly if you get onto it. Because if you send those tires right over it, there's a high possibility your car's just going to spin around. And another concern is coming out of 2 and 4, if you're gassing it too much, your car will slam in that wall, and that will not be fun for you. So, many major concerns here at that track, but those two are definitely the biggest.
Well, in the truck series race, we saw, lap traffic could be an issue tonight. There was some lap trucks in front of the lead pack, and they were battling, and they had no idea that the leaders were behind them, and I believe there was an incident there where one truck actually blocked the leader and caused an accident here Sunday evening. But it's definitely one of these tricky tracks, and these guys have been practicing all week, I bet, for this one.
Oh, I bet, and it won't get any easier after this, as next week they'll be heading to Canadian Tire, their first road course of the schedule, so it's gonna be interesting to see coming off of this difficult track.
Yeah, going from Dover over the northern border to Canada. for Canadian Tire. That's gonna be interesting. Very, very interesting. Um, but as we wait for the invite for the green flag, we can just sit here for a little bit. You know, I never understood why they called it International Speedway. They seem to call a lot of tracks International Speedway.
Yeah, I feel like it's just the variety of cars that come here maybe is what makes it International Speedway.
Probably. Most likely, because I mean, if you look at Daytona, you know, you got the NASCAR series, and it used to be the F1 series come back.
Yeah,
Used
you
to
got
raced here.
also you got IMSA, but so many international speedways in this, and it could just be that they're all owned by the same, I guess, track owners. Like I know you got Las Vegas, New Hampshire, Charlotte, and those tracks. They're all owned by, I think it's called MSI or something like that. They're all owned by the same company, so it could just be they're owned by the same, I guess, yeah, company, and they get the name from that.
Could be, definitely. Maybe we can get our researchers up here to look into that while we still wait for the green flag.
They are currently having to redo qualifying actually after an incident happened with the length of the race.
So we're having some technical issues with qualifying. That's interesting. I haven't seen NASCAR before restart a qualifying session, but it seems that they had to pull that card out of their pockets and do it.
See here.
So currently, as the record stands at Dover International Speedway, the fastest qualifying lap in the Cup Series goes to Denny Hamlin, Toyota, with a speed clocked at 166.984 miles per hour, which is equivalent to a 21.559 second lap time. That was on October 5th, 2019.
Wow, so very recent.
Race record of 400 miles goes to Kyle Larson, Chevrolet. He was clocked at 135 miles per hour, which is equivalent to a race time of 2 hours and 56 minutes and 49 seconds.
I read somewhere that Joey Logano actually got the fastest of a 1 hour 40 minute. I could have been wrong, but that was.
Yeah, actually, he holds one of the records in the Xfinity series for a 200-mile race.
And the winningest driver at Dover is 7-time champion Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah. Of course it would be Jimmy Johnson, huh?
Yeah. Everyone has that track they're the best at.
Yep, definitely.
As we watch here, it looks like cars are still qualifying, trying to see how many are left. Quite a few still left for qualifying, so definitely a little behind schedule, but that's okay.
Hey, sometimes, you know, we have to be a little bit behind schedule.
We're just building up
But
your guys' anticipation for this race.
exactly. As long as we get the race on, we're gonna be good.
Yep. Well, I guess while y'all are
But,
waiting for the race to start, go ahead and go get your snacks, your drinks, whatever you guys are having, and yeah, we'll be here for the race, or be back for the race.
so the one cool thing about Dover is that they have the well, it's called the Ally Monster Bridge. The bridge that sits in the middle of Dover.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's very eye grabbing, to say the least.
Yeah, it is. They actually have seats there, and it's literally sitting 29 feet above the track.
Wow, that's really close to those cars. Imagine how loud that is.
It is probably loud, and imagine a wreck happening right there. Ooh,
Hopefully
boy.
not a flip. Let's hope we don't get a flipper.
Yeah, definitely. You don't want a flipper at Dover.
It kind of rhymed. Flipper at Dover. It rhymed somewhere at the end.
Yeah. I think we've actually had a couple of cars flip at Dover. I believe Joey Logano went for a tumble at Dover.
Oh yeah, that was a very long wreck to watch. You can only imagine being in that car how long it felt. You know, I've heard this thing, I think it was Kyle Larson said it after his incident at Talladega a few years back. The wreck feels longer when you're the one involved. So, definitely looked like a long wreck. I bet he felt like a long wreck.
Oh yeah, I'm sure, definitely. You know, you never want to be a driver that flips over and over, you know, at a track like Dover or any track in general.
Yeah, very scary to watch. Even with all these safety precautions, very scary to watch a driver go flipping.
In fact, we just had a flip here recently. Walmart Ricky, Kurt Busch at Talladega again. And I say again because he flipped before there.
Well, also Monday night, we did have a flipper here in our own league. I don't remember who it was, but we saw a car. There was a big wreck, and we had a car that went flipping through the air. So
yeah, not a sight to see, but you know, luckily enough for our drivers in our league, they don't have to worry about the injuries.
yeah. And whenever you're flipping and you're in that first person view, you don't even know which way you're facing. I know I've flipped in it before, and you don't know which way you're facing. You can't tell if you're looking up, down, or flipping sideways. All you know is you're upside down at one point.
Yeah. So here we go. We got some Dover milestones while we're waiting for them to finish up qualifying. 1969, Dover Downs opens as a unique dual-purpose facility for both horse racing and motorsports events. The first event on the 1-mile asphalt speedway is a Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series race, the Manson-Dixon 300, on July 6th, won by, of course, the legend, the king, Richard Petty.
No surprise there.
But horse racing, though, that's a little surprising.
Yeah, usually, you see horses there running out there on the dirt and stuff. You never really see them on the asphalt, so must hurt their feet.
Yeah, it must. And see, in 1971, all non-NASCAR sanctioned motorsports events are removed to concentrate on 2 500-mile Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series races held in the spring and fall each year. So,
So I guess it
I
must not be an
guess,
international type race.
yeah, it must not be. They must have just kept the name.
Yeah, but well, see here, looking here at screen right now, no cars look like they are on track. They are currently just wrapping up qualifying. So all cars have qualified. They're just getting the race over. Or they're qualifying over at Dover. And yes, that rhyme was intentional.
Yeah, it was. It was. Oh, and last fact before we get into the actual race, did you know that the company that owns Dover International Speedway actually had a stake in the video game industry?
Interesting.
Yeah. So that's got to be something that 704 Games and all the other gaming companies that made NASCAR games, they must have thought of them and tried to make this track as best as possible.
I definitely would if they have a stake in video games. They know quite a bit about them. So who knows? Maybe even the people over at Dover helped them make the game.
Maybe so. Maybe so.
Give us
Oh,
one
and by
moment.
the way,
All right, give me one moment.
alright. Well, anyways, for the viewers at home, fun fact again: Dover used to be called Dover Downs, and then they renamed it to the iconic name Dover International Speedway. Is what they came up with at the final process of naming the track.
So looking here at qualifying results, it seems that your qualifying winner was Optic Goblin, who got a 23.706.
Ah, he was 1 second off of the record, Walmart Ricky.
So
About,
close yet so far.
man. This broadcast of the Fast Family Racing League is brought to you by Handcrafted by Roads. It's a company that's owned by one of our drivers in the league, a KR. He does amazing handcrafted woodwork, and we are proud to have him as a sponsor of Fast Family Racing League.
Yeah, definitely proud to have him as a sponsor, and if you want to check him out, look up Handcrafted by Roads on Instagram and I believe Facebook, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, indeed. All copyright goes to Fast Family Racing League. If you are caught duplicating anything that is broadcasted tonight by Fast Family Racing League, that is...
We'll sue you. We'll sue you. We'll sue you.
Yeah.
That's up for someone else to decide, not us. Unless
No,
it is one of
it's
us up
not.
to decide.
Alrighty, so the green flag should be the race should be starting soon. Hopefully they are getting everything set up. I just got an invite. I'm gonna wait until the clarification to join.
I will let you know when to join.
So if you haven't already, get your snacks, get your drinks, get a soft seat to sit in, and we will be on our way to Dover in just a couple of moments.
Alrighty, we just got the all clear to hop on, so let's get in.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are going to the green flag. Remember, this is the OneMain Financial 200 Fast Family Racing League National Series. Tonight, from Dover, this is your host, Arkhamboss01, with my partner, Walmart Ricky. Walmart Ricky, tonight's going to be exciting as we've been talking about it all night in the pre-race show. Are you ready to see what these cars can do tonight?
Oh, I've been ready to see these guys, you know. It's always exciting to come out here and see these guys run. Last week, having a rookie win the first race of the season give me one moment. Of Cooler Guy
And
coming out here and winning. And
Green flag is in the air here, as we already have a car in the wall.
Your pole sitter, Optic Goblin, falling way back right now as Eagles Danny has the lead.
Man, already a wild start to this Dover race already, as Eagles Danny, the number 11, has the lead, but he's got a bunch of hungry competitors behind him, Walmart Ricky.
Yeah, very hungry competitors, everybody wanting to win, and looks like Marshmallow's going to try to get under him. And look close behind them, we have Pit Talkie, had a really good performance last week at Daytona, but unable to get the result he wished for. He's currently sitting third.
Yes, he is currently sitting third. These guys are coming off of a fantastic race at Daytona International Speedway, but now they're racing on a different track. They're racing at Dover. And man, I tell you what, when the 11 goes through that turn, man, he's looking behind him, but how does he pay attention to where he's at on the track, Walmart Ricky?
You know, it's honestly, if you got this track memorized, you know where to go, you know. You just, you put about as much time as you look in that mirror in front of you. And looking like he's gotten a little bit out of shape now, he's going to be falling back, causing Marshmallow to become your new leader.
Marshmallow indeed becoming your new leader. Eagles Danny is still in second, followed by, I can't quite see, but I think they're trying to go 3 wide. They are going 3 wide.
Yeah, 3 wide here right now. Looks like if we can find out who that is. Looks, give me one moment. M1 Sports coming up here to pass me Pit Talking. I was unable to see who that other car was. It was that green car back there, but he is falling back a little bit after that, taking that outside line. That outside line not producing many good results for these drivers.
Yes, indeed, and we have a number change for M1. Um, Last week he was running the 48 car. We found out that wasn't his number for the league this season, so now he has switched to the 26. Just wanted the viewers at home to know that. So he is indeed running the right number this week.
You know, yeah, I was watching it. He seemed to very easily confused as he says he did choose the 48, but something happened and it was not got. So he will be in that number 26. And as I'm watching this racetrack here, I'm currently looking a little bit behind these leaders, and I'm looking at how close those guys back there are together. You know, usually you don't see guys close together usually at the beginning of this race. They usually will fall off and race their own speeds, but these guys behind them staying really far together. And also I need another invite. I accidentally backed out.
Yeah, definitely sticking together. You know, drafting is not particularly one of the keys here at Dover, but it seems like they are able to stick together, and now we actually have the number 18 of SGJMFP coming behind this big huge pack of drivers, trying to see if he can chomp his way through the competition. As actually he slams a car into the wall, or either the car reacted, bounced off of him and bounced into the wall, but they did not wreck, so nothing happened. But we have another car came down, and that may bring out a caution. Not quite sure. We will have to wait and see. I know one car spun out going onto the wall, but we'll have to see here.
Call just made. There will be a caution at the next line. At the line,
Caution will be out at the next line. You heard it here, folks, from my partner, Walmart Ricky. Hopefully he can get back in the booth if he's not already.
Currently still loading back in. I tell you, these loading screens are very long, but no. You accidentally click on the wrong button and you get out of the booth, so.
Yeah, definitely.
As we're back here, Marshmallow currently your leader under this first caution at lap 13. So.
Yes, indeed. Marshmallow is your leader. As hopefully we can. Dang it.
Another driver from last week who put on quite an amazing performance. They didn't really produce the results I think he won. Actually, I think he don't remember his finishing position exactly, but you know, not producing probably the results he wanted. I think he's coming here to look for a win, just like everyone else.
Yeah, definitely. You know, there's got to be a lot of drivers out here tonight, Walmart Ricky, that are looking for a win at Dover. That way they know going ahead that they got the win. They're already locked into the playoffs, and they don't have to try and fight for a win at Canadian Tire, which we all know is definitely a more difficult track. And these tracks are going to get harder as we continue on through this season.
That track's definitely going to get harder, some get easier, but I know if some people can win today, that's a lot of stress off of them for later in the regular season, as they all currently are making their way to come down pit road. I know definitely if you can get that early win, it puts a lot less stress on you for the playoffs.
Yes, indeed. And while everybody is taking their yellow flag pit stops, we are going to take a small break here. Stay tuned for the next green flag here at Dover International Speedway. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at Dover, excuse me, International Speedway. Keep on getting the two tracks mixed up, Walmart Ricky, but it seems like everybody's off of pit road now and they're getting lined up for this green flag.
Yeah, getting lined up for this green flag here. Marshmallow winning the race out of pit road. He will be your leader at the green. Looks like he chose the inside line. As Eagles are second place out of pit road. Eagles Danny looks like he's all further up. Don't know why he's don't know, maybe just to get tires a little bit warm coming around here, but as if you look here, we got quite a big field here tonight. So definitely gonna be a big racing here tonight, folks.
Coming around the believe backstretch here, going into the final turn, as the invisible pace car is out front leading this field around. And like you said, there is a bigger field tonight. Not sure if it compares to the other series in this league, but I believe here they come to the restart zone, and green flag is back out at Dover.
Green flag back out at Dover. Looking here, Marshmallow gets early, trying to get away from Eagles Danny, trying to get away from the field as he gets a great restart here. Eagles Danny looked like he might have held somebody up here, but Marshall continued to lead, and Eagles will try to get up there and catch him.
Eagles definitely trying to catch Marshmallow here, but he hits the wall a little bit. That's going to slow down his momentum. But as we see the top two cars breaking away from that beehive of traffic that is behind, you know, we didn't really get to see anything about lap traffic as we had an early caution already in this race. But as this race goes on, how much do you think lap traffic is going to become an issue, Walmart Ricky?
Well, it depends on how good these guys done. If we have a lot of cautions, I don't think that they'll have to really worry about lap traffic. But if we get really long green flag runs, lap traffic will definitely be a concern later in the races. Field looking like it's already splitting up a little bit here as Marsh is really just driving away from the rest of his competitors. He is really fast here tonight. He might be the car to beat here.
He may be the car to beat here, but let's not count our hatches already. You know, let's see what his car can do and see if he has a short-term car or if he has a long-run car, excuse me. You know.
I don't know if it's just me here recently, or it might be just these camera angles. These cars kind of look like they're going faster than the Cup cars.
Well, I won't unfortunately be able to tell you that because I was not here in the booth for the Cup Series race. But Xfinity Series, generally speaking, goes slower than the Cup Series cars. But I believe the National Series cars, they have a little bit more better handling when they hit the wall or something like that, I believe.
Yeah, that could be it. Looking here, we got Marsh just continuing to speed away from these guys. He is deadly fast tonight. Bad fast, as people would say. So, let's see here if we can look further back. See if we can catch any battles here. Looks like Pit Talkie right here in the number 99 car looking like he's having a little bit of a battle here with this Toyota right here behind him. Unable to see the number yet. Looks like he was able to pass him here. Not many battles going on as they're all getting a little single file, not trying to really get any and not really get their feet wet yet.
It is the number 18 of SGJM FP is the one that he's battling with, but now we got a 5-car battle. Man, I tell you what, is it a party in Dover or what?
Yeah, definitely a party here mid-pack as there's about 2 big groups trying to fight for positioning right now, as it looks like the number 18 car will get under the number 99 car and try to make the pass on the inside. He might be able to clear him here as the number 99 gets the bad end of the stick and will most likely be getting passed by multiple cars here as he takes the outside line. Actually not getting passed by multiple cars. He will continue to keep his position here, trying to fight the 18. I tell you what, they're having a really good battle here for this position.
Yeah, Pit Talkie, one of the newer members of this league, and he definitely proved himself last week at Daytona International Speedway, actually leading a lot of laps at Daytona. You know, unfortunately tonight he's not leading just yet, but he is definitely a car to watch as this thing goes on, as it looks like they're starting to get a little bit of more of a single file type race going on, as we got some contact back there.
Yeah, and there was major contact. It looked like there was quite a bit of contact with this 99 car in the last lap. Looked like he sent the number 90 or 59 car kind of up, but he continues trying to get past number 18. He'll get under. Oh, he gives him the bump up the track.
Wow, man, tell you what, that was a classic bump and run move, Walmart Ricky. That was incredible.
Yeah, I tell you what, he really gave him the bump as the 18 falls really far back here. So, oh, a car looks like it disconnected. Looks like we had a car that had issues. They'll be in pit road as a car is in the wall.
Yeah, that's the number 18. It looked like he got pushed up the track. I'm not sure what happened there.
Currently checking in back on our leaders. Nothing much happening as it looks like Eagles Danny might have caught him a little bit, but Marshmallow is still continuing to lead this race. So definitely has a good short and mid-run car. Let's see how it does in the long run. As pit cycles here, usually they can last on track for about 30 or so laps. So definitely can last a while out here.
Yeah, definitely, as it looks like the 18 car is coming to pit road as we speak.
Yeah, must have some damage there from getting in that wall. Currently watching Pit Talk is it looks like there might be a 2-car battle behind him. They're trying to get past him right now. Looks like the number 36 of Mustang goes to the inside of him. Will he be able to complete the pass as the 99 has the momentum out of the corner? Unable to complete the pass there. But definitely interesting battle. 36 trying to make the pass again. Unable to make it. Back to you.
Yeah, definitely. We got another car coming down pit road. It looks like it's Optic Goblin, our pole winner tonight. He was scooting through the grass. But now here we go. Eagles Danny, a number 11, second place car, has finally tracked down that leader. He says, you know what, Marshmallow, you've led a couple of laps. Now it's time for me to run the show, as he actually gets an easy pass as Marshmallow decides to go into pit road.
And so I think cars right now are about making their pit cycle. Could be Marshmallow doing a short pit here. Coming down closer to the end of this stage. As they are currently on, I want to say, lap 35. One minute to figure that out. As they're currently coming to lap 35. I'm not pitting it just yet. Currently the 11 car has no competition, as looks like most of the field will be going down pit road here soon. So I suspect that that number 11 car will be coming down pit road momentarily.
Yes, indeed. Kind of quite surprised why he didn't go down when Marshmallow went down, but maybe he has a different pit strategy. Maybe he's thinking, you know what? If my car can last longer than Marsh's car, then I may have a shot to win this race. As you know, those two actually, I believe, are teammates. Is that right, Walmart Ricky?
Let's go see. Usually, we're able to tell here by the manufacturer, but first Ford's unable to tell here. As we go here and check.
Well, while you check that out, the number 11 has finally came down. He's entering pit road now.
Yeah, these two currently were our teammates. You were correct about that. So, as we try to find our leader, I suspect after pit it is March, I believe. So, give me one moment to find out who leader is. As they're right now, as we're watching on board, I think Eagles Danny could be your leader here. They're still cycling, so we'll be finding out soon who our leader is. But I do believe right now it's Eagles Danny, as he is in front of Marshmallow.
Yes, he is. He's in front of Marshmallow, and that is something that I guess he wants to see. Looking at the comments on my computer here, let's see, we got somebody saying that Marshmallow is as fast as that wireless internet company that's on his car. Apparently, Aries, or whatever that, however that's pronounced, is a Wi-Fi company, Walmart Ricky. Pretty interesting.
Yeah, they are currently, I'm pretty sure, sponsored with Spectrum, as their logo is on my internet box. I will say though, it is a pretty fast internet, just like these cars out here.
And speaking of which, they are a sponsor of AT&T's internet as well. It's on my box. So
I think they just provide the internet boxes for every internet company at this rate.
they might as well, right?
Yep.
As we're looking at these two battle, again, we are most certain that Eagles Danny is the leader, and Marsh is in second place. The two teammates ruling the day here at Dover. As we're gonna step aside, take a small commercial break. Stay tuned.
Alrighty, coming back short as I are currently on about 1 to go. Looks like Eagles Danny is going to fall off, and that number 55 car is going to try to get under Marshmallow. Don't know if that's a lapped car as they're coming to the line. I believe Marsh was your stage winner. So it looks like Marsh was your stage 1 winner, as the Eagles Danny got on the wall and fell back. So we will currently find out all that information for you folks, as it looked to be almost side by side to the line. Actually, Optic Goblin was your stage winner. Sorry, folks. Optic Goblin was your stage winner as Marshmallow currently your leader again with M1 on the outside. Coming to the green flag for stage 2. Looks like that number 26 car of M1 will get a good run, but he won't be able to make it as the inside line dominating here currently today, folks. Many cars out there on the wall. M1 currently falling into second as there's hungry people up there trying to fight for position. But looks like after that incident in stage 1, that number 55 car has gotten himself figured out, as he is currently in 3rd place right now, followed by, let's see here if we can find out who that is. So followed by Siege Tempest, as there is a caution out at the line.
Not quite sure what brought out the caution. Was there a wreck?
Wreck in the back. Yep, there was a wreck in the back. I saw it as I was flipping through the cameras. But I was wrong about last stage, as the last stage winner was actually Optic. He was able to pass Marsh in the end there, so Optic, your stage winner of last stage, and Marsh currently leading this race.
Alrighty, while we're under caution again, Walmart Ricky, I would like to introduce a new segment to our broadcast. It is called Spot What Is Wrong with This Track. And what this segment is, the fans at home gets to look around the track with the broadcast and spot what possibly could be wrong with the track and the way that it was made in the game.
I believe it was the grandstands. They are not social distancing.
Okay, so my co-partner says it's the grandstands. Alrighty, we got... Let's see, comments are filing in here on my live feed here.
I'm actually unable to tell what the actual problem is.
Jackson509 says, look at one of the bridges, it doesn't have a backside. And it's covered with the sponsor, Allah.
Allah. Pretty sure that meant to say ally.
Ally, yes, Ally. Good thing they're not sponsoring us. But we'll have to look at that bridge once they cross it. Let's see. I believe they're coming to it, possibly.
Yeah, I think they're also going to be going green this time. But what is possibly wrong with the track that you might have spotted? That's a driving.
Well, I'm going to spot that the bridge that they went under, it is the wrong sponsor of the race.
I think it might be for the... Yeah.
And let's see if we can get a good view of that bridge that they just were coming out of.
That one said ally on it.
Yeah, but he was saying that the back, there's no see-through and it's just covered with ally.
Interesting.
Well, anyways, it doesn't matter because green flag is back out in the air.
Green flag in the air. Looks like that number 26 car gets a really good run there. As on that restart, he'll be falling and he'll be leading this race now.
Oh, definitely. I see it. I see it. The bridge does not have a look-through. I don't know if you spot it on your cameras. You may have to get a different view.
So yeah, let's go backwards, Leah. See what you're talking about.
Yep.
Huh, interesting.
Anyways, what's interesting here, look, Mustang 501 found himself in second place.
Yeah, looking like Mark's not having really that good of a run on this restart. He's going to be currently sitting back down fourth. Or maybe, actually, he's just trying to get back up there as these cars in front of him did not pit. And with those cars that did pit, they did not take much at all on that pit stop. Mostly maybe some fuel, maybe 2 tires. That's about it, but I don't think many took 4.
Oh, M1 in the wall.
And one in the wall. That's going to give Mustang a bit of a run here.
He's in the wall again.
Yeah, maybe getting into the throttle a little bit too early, or maybe having issues coming out of that corner. Could be a little too tight coming out of these corners as they are really tight exit.
Yeah, they are definitely tight exit here.
No, I was doing test session in this cars before, and it felt like the cars were like the tightest out of the 3 that I've run. I know I ran a little bit of a track test session last week, and those kind of felt loose. But these cars definitely are tight, even on a loose setup here at Dover.
Definitely shows the difference between the Cars series, between the Cup, National, and Trucks. As we had a heck of a good truck race here, and this one's turning out to be the same way.
Yeah, I heard it was quite a good truck race. I had it up on my TV, but I was not watching it as much because I was doing other stuff, but heard it was a quite interesting truck race.
Yes, indeed. Finished P9, Walmart Ricky, I did in that race. Definitely my highest positioning at Dover.
Yeah, I've not even ran a full race at Dover, so got the one up on me.
Well, you know what? These guys are acting like they've been racing this track for 100 years because they are doing it perfectly, and the 36 is catching our leader.
Yeah, these guys are really showing themselves here tonight. They are running phenomenally, as we only have had 2 incident-based cautions here, but I let's hope for not many more, as they are having quite a few long runs. So these guys, I bet, are really happy for these long runs, understanding what their car is doing. Sorry, I had somebody walk in my room. As currently, right now, the number 26 is leading here. But number 36 of Mustang gonna try to get under him here, as he was unable to complete the pass. Maybe he'll be able to get it with here in some of the next few laps, but looking like M1 might not have that good of a long run car here, as Mustang trying to get that push to get by him here.
Walmart Ricky, did they not get the memo that this isn't Daytona anymore?
I don't think so, as it looks like a caution. Yeah, caution is out here, and I believe that M1 is currently still the leader at the line. Yeah, Mustang or M1 currently the leader at the line here, so definitely if Mustang only had one more lap, he would have been leader, but you know, Caution out. Don't know what for here. Looking back to the field here. Trying to see what happened. General Twinkie here with some damage. Looks like him and the number 18 might have got involved in an incident as they have major front end damage, so I with no doubt believe they'll be coming into pits this time. Alright folks, I will be right back in just a few minutes. Arkham, if you want to go ahead and take it away.
Right now, currently, all the drivers coming down pit road, getting their services and pit stops from their invisible crew on camera. Now, to be fair, the drivers can see their pit crews. We can't, due to game. And that's the reason why. So while they do that, we're going to take a small commercial break again. And we're going to see you at the green flag.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm currently back here with the race. Currently here, looks like the number 26 car will be falling back here with our new leader being Optic Goblin, our pole sitter, looks like a great start as this is his first race of the season. So he's having a good day here with your current second place car being the number 7 of the Marty F2412. He is currently sitting here in second. Another one of our league rookies here, followed by veteran Mustang and M1 here. Currently riding along here with Optic Goblin here. He is kind of away from the field here, as I have no idea where our host is. Really very interesting race. Marshmallow trying to get up here back to lead. He's currently sitting back in 5th. But this Optic Goblin guy, after he got it figured out, I tell you what, he is driving that car like it's nothing.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. I apologize. Something came up and I had to go deal with it. But I am back in the booth. I'm glad to join you again, Walmart Ricky. So, catch me up. What's been going on?
Not so much as I had to go run into a quick errand, but Optic Goblin currently in the lead, followed by the number 36 of Mustang. He is currently trying to catch up there to the leader, as our leader right now of Optic, he is just driven away from the rest of this field. Currently, right now, looks like they might be on lap 30 or 29 here, I believe. Actually, lap 30.
One of the drivers that we haven't mentioned all day, Walmart Ricky, is Ice Spiller MC. Remember, he was in the Truck Series this past summer. Definitely trying to hang on to his ride today at Dover, but it doesn't seem like he's doing quite well.
No, he's definitely. His car looks like it's gotten roughed up. He's kind of sitting here and I would say maybe mid to backpack. It looks like he almost got a little bit of a tail whip by that number 80 or 54 car in front of him. He's going to be giving him a 54 or 94, any real tail in front of him, but he is currently running a dedicated scheme to one of his friends. Let's see if I can get the name here that he put here in the thing. He put to his friend Riley. He's going to be running this scheme tonight in dedication for them. So currently running a sentimental scheme for him, as many, if not all, drivers here running a little bit of pink here for breast cancer awareness. Just like the other two races, this is the breast cancer awareness race for this league. So everybody running the pink somewhere on their car tonight.
Yes, indeed. The 69 said, watch me whip, but he didn't say watch me nay-nay. As that car got extremely loose, but he made the pass.
Yeah, making the pass alright, and making some references to some old songs that we see here tonight. Currently, our leader still sitting is that number 55. You either love him or hate him. 55 just carrying away from the rest of this field. He is tearing it up on track. Didn't have a really good start to the last stage, but now he is in this lead and he is driving the wheels off of this car tonight. Almost a truck.
Wheels off of it is right. He's saying life in the fast lane is what he's listening to as he's driving away from this field. I mean, there's no way. Man, I tell you what, if we haven't seen a better version of social distancing, I don't know, man.
Oh no, very taking it quite to the extremes here. Well, and definitely taking it to the extremes as we try to see if we can find someone not taking it to the extremes here, battling it out. Looks like everyone's kind of social distancing themselves away from another car. So not really much battles going on out here tonight in this field. Pit cycle is probably coming up soon, as they have, as they are reaching the end of this fuel run.
Yeah. Oh, and the car hits the wall again. It just seems to be a A tradition here at Dover. Let's just hit the wall and see if we can keep on running.
Yeah, they don't really let off coming out of these corners, so the cars will just get really tight and slam into these walls. There's, oh, Optic up here getting a little bit of loot, getting a little loose coming out of the corner. Looks like we almost got a three-way battle here for the second place position between M1, Mustang, and Marshmallow here. So they are all trying to fight for a position now.
It's just like having the two couple as a date and then having that third car as the third wheel. It's not happening, and the 26 says, you know what? I'm getting out of this situation. I'm going somewhere else.
Yeah, definitely probably trying to catch up to this leader now, as these cars don't look like they're making up much ground, but if there is a pit cycle left on this stage, who knows, as we know cars did not pit last time, which is very surprising, so they might have enough fuel to make it here to the end of this run, or to the end of this stage. They're currently, actually that was stage ending. Yep, currently your stage winner again, Optic Goblin, doing a stage sweep here tonight. Do you think he may be able to pull out this win tonight, Arkham?
I don't know, but he's really grabbing. He's inching his hands towards that broom, Walmart Ricky. He wants it.
I feel like if you wipe the stage, if you could sweep this race, I bet he would feel really proud, as it would be his first race here in this league. You know, winning one stage in your first race is impressive, but winning two in your first race, now that's talent right there. As they're coming to the green flag. See here, the number...
Count them off to the green. Number 1, 2, and 3, and there's a wreck.
Big wreck there as the number 18 goes back up into the field. That's something to look at after the race. Very big incident there. That might be a caution here at this next line, but no clue what happened there. Looked like the number 8
reminded me of
Daytona from last year in the National Series.
No.
Wow.
Remember when Jimmy Johnson didn't go on a restart at Dover?
Oh yeah. But it looked like the number 22 and the 18, they tried getting out of the way of the field as they did not pit, but it looked like it ended very poorly, and they went back up into the field as they are under caution. So that's definitely something to be looked at after this race.
Definitely don't know if they're going to get a penalty for that or not. I don't think they will, but they're definitely going to be warned. Said, you know, you got to make sure that you pit next time, if that's the case.
Yeah, definitely cars here taking some gutsy move. The two leaders here, they're not going to be pitted. Looks like number 99 is not going to be pitted either. He will currently be in the third position. So a lot of cars not taking pits here, as they most likely have quite a few laps left in this stage.
The last time I recall here at Dover, which was this past Sunday evening, Truck Series and Stage 3 Walmart Ricky had a grand total of 107 laps left.
Yeah, and these guys definitely have not ran over 100 laps, I believe, so it's definitely going to be a long stage. Definitely some pit cycles going to be taking place during this stage. But
believe it or not, Walmart Ricky, actually the Truck Series was the same length as this race, 200 laps.
I believe the Cup race was as well, but the stages were split up very differently. So every series is running 200, running a 200 here this past week. So Alright, definitely early caution here, as I would think that, I would believe maybe that looks like that number 18 might be falling to the back. He might have received a penalty for that. Or something. Or it looks like he got a wave round? Looks like he'll be taking a wave round, but, you know, still starting at the back. But that was a wild start to this stage.
Yes, indeed. Somebody is asking on my live feed here. They are asking, who is OneMain Financial? So I just thought maybe we can look into the company and see what they're all about. It sounds to me that they're some kind of bank, Walmart Ricky.
I think they're either a bank or I think they're an insurance. I think I know, I've heard of them before, and I'm pretty sure they do insurance, as I've heard some people talk about. They've been about mail from OneMain, so I do believe that they are actually an insurance company.
They are a financial service company, OneMain Financial. OneMain Holdings Inc. is an American financial service holding company headquartered in Evansville, Indiana, with central offices throughout the United States.
Interesting.
Unfortunately, we can't go over any more details because, well, we don't have the right to say anything more about their company.
As they're coming here to the green flag. The number 55 getting a major run with the number 99 quickly following him. Currently two brand new rookies to this league leading this race. And I say brand new rookies to this league, as they aren't rookies like, you know, we have Marshmallow out here in the field and Ice Pillar, who are rookies to this series. While those two did run in trucks last season, these two guys leading are currently brand new, so I say rookies to the lead, just to help anyone else out there.
That 55 is singing "Running Down a Dream" because he is running down a dream, as he is just pedaling away, Flintstoning it out in this lead.
Yeah, it could be a one to look out for this season. Currently leading here at Dover. Definitely showing, hey, I can compete with the big dogs up here, as he's currently running first. And another one that had a strong performance last week and is showing that he's not just a super speedway man is Pit Talkie. He is currently sitting here in second. So, it looks like he's kind of staying up here with the 55.
Yes, indeed he is. It's just incredible, you know, all the sponsors that have put themselves not only in this game but in NASCAR in general, you know. OneMain Financial is obviously the sponsor of this race, but looking at these cars, you know, we got 704 games. I believe we had a Alliance, or I think it was a Alliance car. I could be wrong on that, but
it might be. I don't think it was Alliance. Alliance is not
well, it starts with the A. I know that. It's on the number 11 car.
See if we can go through here and see who it's talking about.
As I believe there's a caution out again.
Allegiant. Yeah, it looks like another caution. Unknown what for. Let's see if we can scroll to the field here. It looks like SG might have been caught up in something, along with the number 90 of Derek B. He currently has some damage to his car. So, cars here with some damage early in this race. Early here in stage 3. Definitely not many long runs. Oh, car coming in pit lane, and it looks like he's coming in early. See who that was.
That might be a penalty, Walmart Ricky. It may be. Actually, there's a couple of cars coming in. I believe the rule is until the official says pit lane is open, they cannot enter pits.
Those cars will be starting at the back, as I just can't win in the race until We have Marty's going to be starting at the back. Hodges Sr. And let's see who is in pit road. SG. Those three cars will be starting at the back here as they entered pit road too early.
Very interesting. Again, the rule on that is, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, Walmart Ricky, once the official says pit road is open for lead lap cars, if you're on the lead lap, you can go in. If you're not on the lead lap, you can't go in until the official says, alright, lap down cars are available to go into pit road. I believe that's the rule, right, Walmart Ricky?
That is the rule. Whenever the official says you can go in this time, is when you can go in. And currently right now I am watching the number 57 of Cooler Guy. Last week's Daytona winner. He is currently having a very rough day. Looks like he has some major damage here on his car. And he's near the rear of the field, so he's not having that bright of a day here at Dover.
I guess he's happy that he won Daytona last week. Is there an argument going on in race control?
Let's figure that out. Currently silent in race control. Sorry, someone said something and it made me laugh, but currently silent there in race control. I don't think there was an argument.
It sounded really loud though. Anyways, again, talking about the sponsors, kind of got off topic there, but the caution kind of happened. We got Hooters out here. We got, you know, the Wi-Fi company that we were talking about, Aries, I believe is what their name is. Got a lot of 704 game cars out here, I think.
Yeah, and what's unique about this is these sponsors, these guys aren't just picking out any old random sponsor. No, each team has been given their own set of sponsors to use on their car. So, and each driver gets assigned a set of sponsors each week. Or not each week, whenever the team owners feel like it. So it could be a whole season, could be just a few weeks, or could be even one race. But another fun fact, if any of these free agents do get picked up by a team, they get to keep their sponsors, and that sponsor will go over and be part of that team.
That is definitely an interesting storyline there. Speaking of storylines, yes, Walmart Ricky, we have some news to tell the viewers at home. One of our teams in Fast Family has picked up a new driver. Which one do you think it was, Walmart Ricky?
Well, I do believe there might have been two teams that picked up drivers, but I do believe Premium Montez Racing picked up a driver, if I'm not wrong. Or it could be, I know Dive It In picked up 3 truck guys, but why don't you go ahead and announce who it is?
Well, the race team that you were just talking about before you said the one that did the 3 truck guys, PRM picked up a truck series driver, and his name is Honda. Honda is officially a part of PRM.
Yeah, I know. He ran last year in the summer series. Last race I remember him.
Sorry.
Yeah, last race I remember him in was Michigan last year, from what I remember. But yeah, I know he's a very talented driver, so a good pickup by them this past week.
Yeah, definitely a good pickup by them. As we are going green, the 57 did not get a good restart at all.
No, but it looks like the entire inside lane gets a really good restart there. As Mustang is your leader. Oh, somebody in the wall back there. Looks like that might have been the looks sort of like the number 76 of Highbrow got into the wall there. He's also currently not having a good race. Oh, the number 57 will bump the number 18 up the track here in the back. Optic Goblin currently got back in that race lead. I tell you what, these cautions are not phasing him. Keeps coming back to this lead no matter what's going on. So he is definitely one of the ones to watch here tonight. And this man, he is just driving away. As we look further back in the pack here, Marshmallow about to make it past the number 36. He's going to be trying to drive down the number 55 car. We could be having a very good battle for the lead coming up here soon, Arkham.
Yeah, definitely we may be, as he's trying to hook up his Ethernet cable, trying to get there as fast as he can. Unfortunately, his Wi-Fi is not going as fast as it once was, but he's in second place still, so I consider that good internet. Anyways, looks like the field is separating, and they keep on singing in their heads, round and around and around and around we go. Seems to be the theme here.
Seems like the theme for tonight's race is a lot of song references up here in the booth.
Yes, it is. They have some hate and love relationships.
Yeah. Looks like Marshmallow is going to be trying. Looks like he might be either staying at pace or might be catching that 55 car. So he's not going to let him get away. I tell you what, this 55 car is fast, sweeping the stages and continuing to lead. He is doing an amazing job here tonight.
And he won the pole.
And our pole winner, so definitely proving himself out here on the field tonight. On the track. Yep, field track.
Whatever. It's
the field made of concrete. The field made of concrete.
This just in, Fast Family has made a transition over to the National Football. No, just kidding.
Okay.
The 27 is in second place still. And
can you hear me?
Yeah. He just can't seem to catch that leader. His network signal is going in and out.
Let's not try to curse him out. Let's not try to give him that commentator's curse out here too much. He might not be too happy with that. So, you know, commentator's curse surprisingly is not really struck this season yet, but, you know, destined to happen eventually. Currently, everybody's spread out about the same distance between each car here.
Yes, indeed. Showing social distancing seems to be a theme for these race car drivers tonight.
I tell you what, watching these cars just go by with the same distance between them just very satisfying to watch. I tell you what, very mesmerizing just to see cars.
Whoa, calm down there, buddy.
Alright, boy. Oh, sorry for that. Yeah, it might be a little too close there, but you know. Currently around, bro. Let's see if we can go through the field and find any battles going on here. It's like everyone's kind of straightening themselves out.
Yeah, we got a kind of battle here with the 7 and the 18, but the 7 says, you know what, I don't know what I'm doing. So.
See here. Looking through the field here, currently having a really rough day here after coming up with a very good week last week. He currently the number 57. He's not having too bad of a race here. He's currently sitting back here. Or maybe he's just sitting back here waiting to strike. Who knows?
We're waiting to stroke indeed.
Not to stroke, to strike. Looks like that number 55 has actually gained a little bit on it away from that number 27 car. That 27 car is falling off a little bit.
And unfortunately, CBake259 again. Earlier, he lost internet connection and he's just kind of sitting there watching the race.
Definitely sad to see here, but I tell you what, not much interesting happening here on Czech. Pretty quiet out there for rumbling engines. Oh, looks like we might have a battle developing here between the 90 and the 7 car coming up here. Or he just might get past him cleanly, who knows. He gets right under him, they make contact. Number 7 currently maintaining that outside lane. He'll have the momentum coming out of turn 4. They're coming around that 90. He almost tried to make that pass work, but was not able to.
And I think tonight the number 7 is not a lonely Toyota. I believe we have others.
Yeah, some looks like we got a lot of Toyotas that decided to show up here tonight. So quite a few more from last week. Well, how about you say we get on board with this leader and do our version and do a fast family crank it up?
That sounds like a plan. Let's get to the leader first.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, cars currently coming around making their round of pit stops now after that. Crank it up there, so see if we can find our leader. It currently looks like he had a really long pit stop. Actually, I believe he might have gotten a speeding penalty. He's in there for quite a while, and the 27 car already backed out on field, so the 27 will be your new leader. And it looks like, oh, the number 55 might be going a lap down here. Oh, barely makes it out, but he might be able, to hold it away from our current leader here, Marshmallow. But definitely rough for that number 55 car.
Definitely, the 55 car seems like the car to beat tonight, Walmart Ricky.
Yeah, but no, after it looks like you got that speeding penalty, he's going to have to make up a lot of ground if he wants to be able to compete up here for this win.
Oh, he got a speeding penalty. That's unfortunate.
Very unfortunate indeed. But I believe he can, as long as he stays out in front of this number 27 car, he should be fine. If there is a caution.
Maybe, do you think possibly he could be fast enough to get around the whole field and pass the 27 again?
I highly doubt it. You know, even though he does have a bad fast car, I doubt it. There'd even be enough laps in this field run to be able to do that. I believe he would need a caution so that way the field could get reorganized and he could get up there with them.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, Marshmallow is your current leader?
Marshmallow, do believe, is your current leader here after pit cycles have all happened, so. Yeah, but now after pit cycles, field are currently really spread out here. What were you saying?
I was saying we gotta be getting close to the end of this race as the laps keep on ticking down.
Currently trying to get a lap count right now, looking on the thing. Currently around 60 odd something laps to go. I want to believe like 67 or 66 laps to go, so it's dwindling down here.
Dwindling down indeed, but they still have a long way to go.
Definitely a long way to go, especially to spread out with not as much action happening. And I bet it feels very long for some of these drivers, especially towards the back. And, you know, even for our leader up here, you know, he wants there to be less and less laps, but it must be just... he must feel forever going around this track, hoping nobody catches him, but I don't think he really has any competition in sight.
No, I don't think he does either.
Currently a very straight line race. Cars are just making laps, running laps. Maybe a caution sim, but as these cars are spread out, that's looking very less likely. As it looks like another car might have had an engine failure. The number 12 General Twinkie currently sitting in pit road. Been sitting in pit road for a while, so I believe he is currently out of this race. See right on board here.
Unfortunate for the PMR racing team not having a good showing tonight in the Xfinity, National Series.
Yeah, it looks like that number 55 car, he is currently pulled himself away from Marshall, so it looks like he might be able to get back up there if he gets lucky enough. Currently on lap I want to say 143 of 200 here. So, coming about 57 laps to go here in this race. Definitely a lot here left in Dover. I do want to give a shout out to these guys though. Had very clean racing tonight. I know the stage started off a little iffy, but been very clean tonight here at Dover.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, looks like we got a little bit of something developing here. Looks like we got a few cars that have gotten together. If we ride on board here with the number 26 of a M1, he is currently catching up with some cars that have seemed to group together. So, or he was. Oh, car around the number 36 of Mustang. Currently around on the track. Oh, he gets up in front of the leader. The leader barely misses him.
Wow, that almost was the break that the 55 needed, but I don't think that's going to bring out a caution.
No, I doubt it. Looks like he did not collect anyone else up, but we will find out as we get up here with our leader. Currently still full speed around this track, but definitely cars getting some incidents here late in race.
As it seems like a caution did not come out. He is still full speed.
Yeah, still full speed, so no caution there for that. Number 36. Looks like we did have another car on the wall earlier, but a little late now. Actually, cars will be slowing down, it sounds like, so there will be a caution here. All cars currently slowing down. Looks like some cars are going into pits, but you know, looking at this, I don't believe I believe 55 might have been the leader the entire time. It looked like Marsh got out before him, but I don't know. It's really hard to tell. It was really hard to tell. So we'll currently find out here, and if he was, we are sorry, folks, for giving you the wrong information, but they're currently coming around pit stops, I do believe, this time, so most of every car will be coming in. Surprisingly, that number 36 of Mustang, I think he might actually be a lap down. He didn't come in this time. So, a few cars a lap down, but the number 55 is not. So, we are sorry, folks, but the number 55 was the leader, that I believe, that entire time, so sorry about that.
We would just like to put out there, it's really hard for us to tell who the leader is and who's lapped down because, well, this game just doesn't give us a lot. Don't you agree, Walmart Ricky?
Yeah, it really doesn't give a lot. They didn't really build it to help us with commentating, and when flipping to the cameras there, it just looked like that number 27 got out before the 55 on that last pit stop, and the 55 didn't come out until later, so We again apologize for that, and it's just really hard for us to tell sometimes as the 55 barely beats the 27 out of pit road. So number 55, you're later going to be taking the inside lane here, as they're coming down to very few laps to go here. Coming around, do not believe they'll be going green this time. Looks like they'll be making one more trip around here. Currently on lap 154 of 200. Only about 56 more laps to go, or 46 more laps to go left in this race. So about one pit cycle left before this race is over. So anything can happen here, as looks like one of the cars that has made it towards the front, the number 69 car of Isilla, he is currently sitting there up front. So I'm still be making another lap around here. Looks like a car that's been sitting in the pits. Looks like a car that might have had a little bit of trouble here. The number... Yeah, I am currently hearing now the number 11 car is out of this race. Do not hear an engine on him. So, that's very unfortunate to see here. Many drivers have flagged out or had failures on this car so far this race, so car's definitely getting injuries here, battle scars.
Green flag is back in the air.
Green flag back in the air. That number 55 car getting the early lead here. Number 27 quickly following in behind him. Number 55 here, currently followed by 27. 27 going to try to get up there under him. Trying to get up there, not going to have enough for him to get on up under him. There's the Leclerc here in third. Let's see who that is up here in third. Unable to identify who it is. Oh, the number 81 of Siege Tempest in here in third. He's going to be up here with them. We saw him up here earlier today. Fell back a little bit here, but he's going to be trying to get a run.
Tell you what, Walmart Ricky, excuse me, there is a lot of drivers out here tonight that their names sound familiar. Are they possibly in other leagues?
Yeah, definitely. I know a lot came from one that you've commentated before, owned by a few drivers here, but you know, you got some guys here I've never heard of. You know, Optic Goblin up here, showing off he's got a lot of skills, but definitely guys we've seen before in other places making their debut here tonight. Looks like there's. Looks like that.
For lead bro in here.
Yeah, battle for the lead definitely brilliant up here as that number 55 trying to maintain the lead here. As I look back in the field, Ice Pillar looks like he's falling way off of the pace since that restart. He's back here and looks to possibly be around 7th or 8th. I believe 7th. So he's currently falling off quite a bit.
What's the lap check?
Currently looking here. I'll give you that in one moment. I want to say about 36 here to go left in this race. So 36 to go, not much left in this race here. Definitely going to be having to make another pit stop, but it will be their final pit stop of this race. We're down here to 36 to go. As Marsh trying to get this lead, looks like he's falling off a little bit from that number 55 car. I tell you what, this 55 has just been dominant all day. Early in stage 1 he fell back, was able to come back and win the stage. And he's just been up there all of stage 2 through the stage 2. It looks like a battle back there developing for, looks to be 5th. Bury My Fist and Highbrow both fighting for position here. Bury My Fist, one new guy to this league. He's making a really good run here as he's getting a push from the number 69 of Ice Pillar. Ice Pillar getting loose, trying to go under him. Goes like out to the rear of him, gonna maybe try to give him another push to get past Highbrow up here. Highbrow having a really good day after not so good of a day at Daytona last week. He's currently having a good day. I know early in stage 1 and 2 he wasn't having the best of the day, but he's currently made his way up here into, looks like the top 5 or top 10. Actually, it's top 5. He's currently 5th place. Looks like the number 69 will be trying to pass the Bury My Fist. Will he be able to do it? The momentum, too much momentum there from the number 47 car. He'll have much momentum, making number 69 unable to complete the pass. The 69 going to be trying to go for it again. Going to be unable to complete it here. Number 47 really good at running that middle and high line. Trying to block him off here. It looks like Ice Pillar is going to be following him throughout the turn. Ice Pillar following, trying to make that pass on that number 47 car. Oh, Ice might be able to get the pass on him. Will he be able to get the pass here? Oh, he makes the pass in the turn 1. But looks like the 47 is going to try to be getting it back. Gets on that apron a little bit. Going to be unable to complete the pass. All this battle leaves chance for a third guy to come in here of Mustang. He's going to be trying to come in here and take that 6th position from a 3-way battle here for 6th. Very interesting battle here as they keep battling though. That number 76 in front of him of Highbrow is going to keep driving away here. So I don't know if they want to be battling right now. Trying to maybe catch up to this field might be their bigger priority. 69 goes high, look, making Mustang be able to complete the pass on him. That 47 unable to be able to pass him here. Currently checking back in here on your leaders here. Looks like they've been staying pace. Marshmallow trying to catch up here to that number 55 car. The 55 car is just not letting him so much speed out of this 55 all night. Just a little faster here than Marsh. Don't know if my co-host is here, or the host is here of Arkhamboss. Not heard from him in a bit. So, currently could be away.
And as soon as I went away, I am back. All right.
Alrighty.
55, still your leader in that heavy battle there. I was watching it for a while.
Well, while you were gone, there was a three-way battle there for, I believe, 6th between Mustangs, Ice, and Barry My Fist that I was doing a lot of commentating on, so sorry for the viewers at home not able to see that.
No, they did. I was
they did?
on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm confused. You had me confused there for a second.
Confusion has been upon us at Dover. Anyways, 55 is still going.
55 still going. Looks like cars gonna kind of making their pit cycle soon. As number 76 comes in.
They gotta be going on 20 laps now.
Definitely going outside out on the field. I adjust the controller. And later coming into pits this time, looks like he made it in just fine here.
Well, I didn't hear any explicit language, so I'm assuming he made it in pretty good.
Yeah, I'm assuming so. Marsh just coming out as he's entering pits. Will that number 55 car maintain his lead here? Let's see here. Will he be able to keep the lead? As long as he makes it out before Marsh gets back around, he will be okay.
Wow, he's in there for a long time. I wonder if he did get caught speeding.
I don't know, as Marsh looks like Marsh comes out faster. He's been in there for quite a while. He is now coming out of pit red.
Either he made a lot of adjustments or he did get caught speeding.
That's a good question. Did look like quite a fast hit stop coming in. Let's find out. Let's see here. Don't know where he currently is, but I do believe Marsh is your leader now after that pit stop. And I will check on that. Just got word, Marshmallow currently your leader here, as I guess Optic Goblin not having that good of a race right now, or that good of a pit stop, so they'll lead Marsh to be your leader here. Currently under 20 laps to go here. I want to say about 19 or 18 here. Marsh currently producing a really good run here. No competition near him.
So the real question lies, did the 55 car just hand this race to Marshmallow?
He might have accidentally given it to Marshmallow. Maybe just that short. Maybe Marshmallow just did it take that much when he was in pit road? Never know here, but it seems whatever happened seems to be working out in favor for Marshmallow here.
As they say, there's always room for mistakes, but I don't see Marshmallow as a driver to make a mistake.
Definitely not. You know, one of our lead field drivers, I doubt he will be making a mistake in this race, or coming down here, but anything is possible. So Marshmallow will most likely, if we can remain caution free, will take this race. And I bet that will put a lot of pressure off of him for next week at Canadian Tire, don't you say?
Yes, indeed.
Speaking of which, for Canadian Tire, as we're closing into the end of this race, make sure y'all tune in at Mr. Slide Job on Sunday to tune into the truck race at 6, where they will be taking on Canadian Tire. Then make sure you tune in on Monday. I believe we'll be back at Park Exchange on Switch for the Cup race, and then somewhere for the National Series race next week. All three series will be taking on Canadian Tire, so make sure you tune in for those races in this upcoming week as we're coming down into the closing laps. I want to say about 13 or so to go left in this race.
Also
Yeah.
make sure to stay tuned for post-race interviews as well.
Yeah, make sure to tune in for that. Or make sure to stay tuned for that. As they're coming down here, currently coming around about 10 to go here left in this race. No sign of competition anywhere from Marshmallow. Do you believe Marshmallow has this race taken, or do you believe it could be someone else here?
I think Marshmallow has this one. I think it just got handed to him. Silver platter on his plate.
Definitely, but I don't think, even though Goblin did have that problem earlier, or have that problem at the end of the race, I doubt he'd be complaining that much after getting those 2 stage wins. So, getting some good points for his first race, but not the finish he'll be hoping for.
Then again, we could be making a big mistake, and he's actually the leader, and Marshmallow is.
No, this time I made sure that Marshmallow was the leader.
Oh, darn.
Would it be interesting now?
You know, it's so interesting as the laps keep on ticking down. This race was wild at the beginning, and then it's just kind of turned into a social distance race, you know?
Yeah, you know, kind of gotten a little bit boring here. You know, you'd like to see some action coming down here at the end of the race, but don't know if we'll see much of that as Marshmallow coming up here onto a lap car. We'll see what happens with that. You know, lap traffic, you know, stuff was a big thing in previous races, so we'll see how that ends up here coming down to the end of this race. Currently around 6 or so to go. We'll find out.
By the way, this is just coming from the Fast Family Racing League commentators. Please, 704 Games, get the tire glitch fixed.
Yes, definitely. Marshmallow coming down at 5 to go. 5 to go left in this race. Sponsored by, handcrafted by Rhodes. Makes really good work. Woodwork, and make sure to check him out on Instagram and Facebook, as there is a car stopped down there in the track out of exit of turn 2. See if we can find out who that is.
But that won't matter. That won't bring out a caution because cautions are officially off with 5 to go.
Cautions are off. M1 just sitting down here off the track. Don't know what's wrong with him. Just currently stopped on the track. So 4 to go left here in this race. Marshmallow leading by a majority. I don't know why I said it like that. Here's 3 to go left in this race. He's coming up in a lot of traffic.
Does he have enough fuel to make it to the end? That's the big question.
I believe he definitely has enough fuel to make it to the end. The only thing is, will this lap traffic stop him or cause an incident here? As there is a really fast car. Looks like Mustang is really fast. Might be coming up behind him shortly. Looks like he gained a little bit of ground there. Or could have just been really fast, but who knows. Don't think he'll have enough time to catch him, as it's 2 to go here. 2 to go in this race. See Marshmallow keeping the lead. Mustang trying to get up there. Won't be able to make it up there unless this the slow car in front of him stops him. Oh, he gets close. 1 to go. Car around on the front stretch. I mean, out of 2. Leading this race, Marshmallow. National. Can we have another rookie win in this race? Marshmallow, a National Series rookie, not a league rookie. He'll come around and he will win at Dover. Marshmallow, your winner of Dover. Put on a very good show here at Dover.
Like a lot of cars ran out of fuel there on the last lap.
Yeah, definitely a lot of cars. But everyone stick around for post-race interviews.
And the white flag waves.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I have to go. I'll be unable to stick around for post-race interviews, so sorry about that, but I will see you all next week on Monday at Canadian Tire.
Wait. Okay.
Alright, Artie, you should be good. I invited everybody that's stayed in the lobby.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the. Where's the results posted somewhere in Discord?
I can get you the results here in a little bit. Just gotta go find the stream.
Got another race starting right now.
Is that?
Damage.
Why don't you, while I'm looking at this, why don't you do, damage?
Oh, okay.
Include your audio. Yeah, make sure you include your
Yeah.
audio.
Okay.
Alrighty, well, you had a decent run today. I know you probably would have liked to did better. Just kind of real quickly go over how you did at Dover today.
Well, it was my first race in the league. My main goal was to just not cause any issues. So, just trying to just stay out of the way and not be a problem. And ended up with the top 10. So, probably would have had a top 5 if I had a couple more laps of gas. But had to try to conserve there for the
Yeah.
last run.
Yeah, it's always that dreaded not having enough fuel at the end there. But hey, good start for hopefully a long career in Fast Family, and we'll wish you luck next week.
All right, thank you.
Alright, I get the results up here. So, lowest on the list is gonna be. I believe it's gonna be Mustang in 12th place.
Alrighty, Mustang, you got a copy?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man. Well, 12th place. I mean, at least you finished. Unlike some of the other cars on the track, had some engine failures, but just tell us how it was at Dover tonight.
Yeah, man, the number 36 Home Brothers Pizza Mustang was really fast tonight. It took a minute for it to come in the first two stages, I thought we did really well. Managed to run in the top 5 there in the second stage, and I just made a mistake in taking 2 tires, and never recovered from it. It just shot me in the foot. So we'll dust it off and hopefully go get them next week.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't get any easier next week for you, Mustang, as I believe it's Canadian Tire next week. But we definitely wish you the best of luck next week.
Thanks, man.
Alright, next up, 11th place, Hodges Sr.
Alrighty, Hodges Sr., you finished up 11th place. Just kind of go through what you could have did differently at Dover tonight.
Not finished 11th place. It wasn't a good night for the 23 car. We started out a little bit tight or a little bit loose, and I think I tightened it up a little bit too much. The pit stops managed to stay out of trouble, although there was much. It was a nice clean race on the part of the Xfinity guys, so I'm proud of them for that. And we had a lot of new drivers tonight, so hopefully we see that going forward.
Yeah, definitely. It's nice to see good, clean racing like we saw tonight, and hopefully you'll have the better end of the stick next week.
Hope so. Thank you.
Alright, next place, 10th place, Pataki. Yo.
Alrighty, 10th place, not a bad finish. Top 10, pit talkie. Just kind of tell us, go through what happened tonight at Dover.
Well, we had a really uh first stage was kind of crappy. The car wasn't handling right. After we put in adjustments with a setup, me and Ace Petty that owns Chicken Foot. We worked together tonight and we came up with something that was really fast. I also worked with Optic a lot tonight, and that was pretty fun and a lot of good info from him. But um, I don't know. It wasn't that great of a race. It wasn't that clean. Not from what I witnessed. And I got sent a lot. And then after that, I mean, I don't have the Discord on push to talk or anything like that. It's kind of off to the side on my phone while I'm in a
Yeah.
party, so I don't really have it right there to be able to talk and report every single little thing. But I kept getting sent, and then when I dealt the same thing, it was 99's being aggressive, 99's doing this, but overall it was an
Hmm.
okay race. I thought we had a top five car. Apologies though to I forgot his name. I don't know who it was. It was the white front and then splash looking pink car. We were racing there at the yeah M1. Yeah, I think it was M1. He was on my outside and we were going back and forth pretty good. I thought it was pretty clean, and then I hit the strip on the bottom. I got pretty tight, loose. I got loose at first and then tight.
Hmm.
Hit him, costed his race. That's why he was just there on the track. So apologies to him. Everybody else pretty much got what I got back. So next week's Canadian
Yeah.
Tire home track. Let's get it.
Canadian Tire home track for you next week. Best of luck next week.
Appreciate it.
Next up, making his first start, Derek B, 7th place.
Well, Derek, 7th place tonight. Your first start in the National Series for Fast Family Racing League. How does it feel to get a 7th place finish at Dover?
It feels real good, thank you. Car was decent, and I heard somebody when I first joined saying that it was his first race. He was just trying to, stay clean and all that good stuff, and get to know the new guys that he's racing around. Kind of the same thing for me. Hopefully, everyone felt that I kept it clean and put on a good race, and real happy with this finish. Like I said, car was decent. Appreciated all the racing, had a lot of fun, and look forward to next week seeing what the road course brings.
Yeah, definitely next week. Not an easy track, Canadian Tire. So we wish you the best of luck next week, and wish you a successful career here in Fast Family Racing League.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Alright, next up, 5th place, SG.
Alrighty, SG coming in a top 5 finish, 5th place. Gotta feel good for a top 5. But why don't you tell us how you thought Dover went?
Overall, it's not what I was hoping. It was real sloppy. Setup wasn't handling the way it was during all my practice sessions. Couple mishaps where I guess I forgot to pit, stayed out, ended up wrecking, trying to get off to the side. First stage was basically the only good stage that I had. 5th place, and that was just by luck of multiple guys running out. Definitely didn't have a top 10 car, but I'll take it. I'll take 5th place.
Yeah, definitely. Taking 5th place at Dover is definitely successful. Next week doesn't get any easier, so we wish you the best of luck next week, SG.
Thank you.
Alright, 3rd place in his first start, Siege Tempest.
Alrighty, Siege. Well, your first start, and you already got a top 3 finish. That's got to feel good to you. Why don't you tell us how your race at Dover went?
It went pretty good actually. I started dead last, and I got about 5th place at the end of the stage. So that went pretty well. Plus, I think I haven't turned epic. This came in pretty blind on what I was going to be like. Stage 2 well as well. We took tires towards the end, able to hold on. I was able to hold on to about fourth or fifth to the end, so that was great. Last stage, I was kind of in a tough spot because I wasn't gonna make it. I had to for about 4 or 5 laps. I was pretty and was able to make it. Pretty good race over.
Yeah, well, a good race for you. You know, you finished top three in your first start, and we wish you a successful career in Fast Family Racing League, and we wish the best of luck next week.
Appreciate it. Looking forward to this season.
Yeah, Marsh, congratulations, first of all, on your first Xfinity win. Congratulations on winning at Dover. Obviously, you were having a good battle with the 55 car of Goblin. He seemed to be the dominant car all day, but then you snuck in at the end and you said, you know what, I'm going to steal it away.
Yeah, I know our number 27 Aerosport Mustang for Blur Racing. It was a P2 car all day. Goblin, he was by far the fastest. I had a lot of trouble keeping up with him. Not sure what I could have done to my car to keep up, maybe pass him, but I was already accepting P2 at the end, and when I cycled out to the lead, I was like, "What the heck? How's this gonna happen?" And yeah, I basically just saved fuel for a couple laps, and I was able to get to the finish line with no issues.
Well, you know, winning at Dover is definitely an experience, but, you know, what's your thoughts on next week's track, Canadian Tire?
The way I see it is like Cooler Guy winning Daytona last week. I mean, going into a road course, I'm not too fond of. So the fact that we already got one win down the bag, puts less pressure, obviously, and we got a long way to the playoffs. But I just hope for a good finish next week. Not expecting too much, but and then as we just progress through the season and make it to the playoffs and see what happens then.
Well, hats off to your team, and you know, the way you drive tonight definitely deserve the win here at Dover, and we wish you the best of luck next week at Canadian Tire.
Well, Arkham, we've
Make
had.
sh-
Oh, good. Good.
Oh yeah, you want to say something, Slide?
Oh,
I know you want to say something.
I was gonna say, well, we've had 7 races so far, 2 for each series plus the shootout, 7 different winners. So I think it's pretty neat. You know, it is early in the season, but what do you think about just the amount of different winners we've seen in the last 3 weeks now?
Oh well, yeah, it's definitely. Oh yeah.
Well, that's for
Go
both
ahead.
of you. Go ahead, both of you.
No, go Arkham, go Arkham.
All right. I think it's definitely cool to see different winners. You know, it's not the same regime every week. You know, it's not like Marsh winning all 7 races. So it's definitely nice to see it.
Absolutely, yeah. It just goes to show the various and extensive list of talent that we have available. But yeah, you were about ready to mention it. You can catch the Xfinity or National Series, Cup Series, and Truck Series next week, starting with the Truck Series Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern at Canadian Tire. And then obviously Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern, you can catch these guys back in the National Series, same time, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern. So it'll be pretty interesting as all these drivers take on their first road course of the season.
Not only that, but the boys go north of the border. That's pretty exciting.
For the only time we breach American borders for a NASCAR race, but we're gonna do it. And I know we have a couple of hometown kids, OK Sideways, Pataki, among others, that are gonna be looking for a win in their home track. So, be cool to watch.
Definitely. It's always exciting for road course racing, and I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, Slide Job, it's the first of many this year?
Yeah, we've got, I believe, with the Indy Road Course added, that's going to bring the total to 7. You've got the 2 main cup tracks of Sonoma and Watkins Glen, but we also run every track in every series. So you had the 3 from the last game and the last year of Canadian Tire, with next week Road America Mid-Ohio, but then recently added, especially for the National Series, we have the Indy Roval or Indy Road Course. So that's going to bring the total to 7.
7 road courses. Man, it's almost sounding like real life. Anyways. Right? But, yeah, like he said, make sure to catch Truck Series Sunday evening, Cup on Monday, and then, of course, wrapping it up, National Series. Going north of the border should be exciting. And with that, unless you want to say anything more, Sly Job, I think that'll be it for tonight.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good rest of your week.